My mom was in and out of my life my whole childhood. She would call and say she was on her way, and then we wouldn't hear from her for months. And we'd go to sleep crying on the steps, waiting for her. My dad was always working. I had to get myself up in the mornings, get myself to school, do my own homework. There was times where I would have to cook spaghetti for dinner because there was nobody there to do so. I couldn't wait to get older and get away from everybody and just be an adult where I could take care of myself. I was 17 years old. My mom overdosed on alcohol and Xanax. I used pills and alcohol to cover it up because that's all I ever knew. I started using because I didn't know how else to deal with life. I just lived to use, and I didn't care if I lived or died. Once I had my first child, I just really acted like a child, and I partied a lot. I neglected my children. I went to a drug dealer's house and I left my son at home by himself, and I took my baby with me. And I got so high, my baby was laying in front of me screaming for a bottle, and I couldn't do anything but lay there and look at her. My neighbors are calling me because my son's at home by himself, locked inside, nobody can get him. And I couldn't do nothing but lay there. Child Protective Services came, and my son was sitting on the steps that day because he wanted mommy, and I couldn't even go near him. The worker said, no, not until you're sober. And he had his arms out screaming he didn't want me to leave. And it was all my fault. It was my choices that did that. That was where I hit rock bottom, and I went and got help the next day. I didn't want them to know that feeling of losing a mother to drugs. And I fought every day so that I could see him smile again. Once I got my kids handed to me, they drove me crazy. I was stressed out, overwhelmed. I was losing it slowly. And I knew if I didn't do something, I was going to go back to using drugs again. And Catholic Charity of Atlanta came involved. My parent aide came inside of my home and hands on hand showed me how to, one at a time, handle each one of my children. No textbook can tell you how to raise my child. And so them coming in without a book in their hand, them showing me what I'm supposed to be doing in my home. When I had a problem, they would tell me how to deal with it. It's been an amazing process. I can be a parent and my children can be children now. They've been so great at helping me with everyday needs for them and for myself. They're still there. And they're even gonna help me with my GED, paying for my GED. I've never had anybody care enough about my kids. My life has become transformed because of Catholic Charity of Atlanta. I actually enjoy my children so much now because they have respect for me now. I have amazing kids. I have an amazing family. I have amazing people in my life that love me and care about me. I can walk down the road with my head high and smile because I know I'm doing the right thing now for my children and myself.